I heard the news, Helen. You've bought a new house, haven't you? That's wonderful. What isn't so wonderful is that you didn't tell me about it. I'm your mother-in-law, you know. I have a right to know these things. But that's an issue for another time. There's something you would like to ask me about, right?
Not that I can think of.
Oh, don't be shy. If you bought a new house, that can only possibly mean one thing. Oh, and it wasn't just new to you. You had to build it from scratch. That must have been expensive.
Well, it certainly wasn't cheap.
How much?
Are you really asking me how much I paid for my house?
I told you, Helen. I'm your mother-in-law. I have a God-given right to know these things. Frankly, I'm appalled that you made such a big decision without consulting with me.
I didn't think I needed to consult with you, seeing as though it's my house and Ken is, well, you know. Really, why are you so interested in my new house? I don't even know how you found out about everything. I didn't tell you about it for a reason.
Yes, apparently you think I'm a complete simpleton and wouldn't know unless you told me. But you've underestimated me, Helen.
So, are you gonna tell me how you found out, or?
Ken told me about it, you idiot.
Oh no, why would he do that? He had no business telling you.
He had every right to tell me. He's my son and you're my daughter-in-law. That's what they call a family. Haven't you ever heard of the term?
Why are you still calling me family?
Because despite your incredible success in convincing me that you're an absolute failure as a wife, as long as you are married to my son, I have no choice but to call you as such. But that's not important right now. What is important is that you have known that you would be moving for months now, and you never told us.
I never told you because it's none of your concern. I have no idea what Ken was thinking when he told you about me building a new house. All I know is that my house is my house, and what I do with it has nothing to do with you.
What is it with all this talk of it being your house? It's our house?
No, it's mine.
Such selfishness. Honestly, I have no idea why my son married a woman who would disrespect his parents like this. But I'm growing tired of this back and forth with you. Let's get to the point. When can we move in?
Excuse me?
I was speaking plain English, Helen. When can we move into the house? Are our rooms ready yet?
Your rooms?
I swear, it's like I'm talking to a brick wall.
This is so bizarre. I already moved in since it's my house.
You what? You moved into our house already, without my permission?
This is getting really confusing. I do not need your permission to move into my house. It's mine, and mine alone.
I swear, you're like a child who gets upset when her parents take away her toys. In any case, if you've moved in, the house must be finished. We'll start making the necessary preparations right away. Honestly, why didn't you let us know about this sooner? Do you have any idea how much time you've cost us? We could have been ready to go by now if you had given us proper notice.
Ready for what? What in the world is going on here?
By the way, how many bedrooms are there in the house?
I'm not answering until you explain yourself.
Answer me.
3. There, are you happy?
3 bedrooms? That's wonderful. It's more than wonderful. It's exactly what I was hoping for. That will be just the right size. Good work, Helen. This may be the first thing you've done that hasn't disappointed me.
I wasn't thinking about your approval when I designed the house.
My goodness, though. 3 bedrooms? That must have been pricey. In this market, houses of that size go for upwards of $400,000. So, you must have paid around $500,000 since it's brand new.
Actually, it was around $600,000.
Marvelous.
Wait, why did I tell you that? Ugh. And seriously, what business do you have knowing how much I spent on it?
I just want to know whether the house you built for us will be satisfactory. And from what you say, it sounds like it will be absolutely perfect.
You haven't even seen the house. How can you say that? And seriously, for the last time, what on earth is your point here? I want an explanation and I want it now. Why are you talking to me like you're planning on moving in with me?
Because we are, and we're very excited.
What?
I feel as giddy as a schoolgirl right now. Now, just so you don't forget, this does not mean I'm letting you off the hook for not telling us sooner. From now on, I expect to be given advance notice of any large decisions. I won't be so forgiving in the future, however.
What? There is no future for us. There's not even a present. Ken, we need to talk. It's about your mom. She's been sending me bizarre texts all morning. She's talking about moving into my new house. Why did you tell her about that? She didn't need to know, and you didn't need to tell her. She even knows my address for Pete's sake. What is wrong with you?
Oh, Mom already texted you? That's great! Now we can finally get to work!
On what?
Fixing that attitude of yours. Come on, Helen. Don't you think you've been acting like a child for long enough? We shouldn't be fighting. We love each other. You and I both know that you want us to live together as one happy family in that big new house of ours. You're not really thinking of keeping me out, are you?
You too? It's not our house. It's mine. All mine. You don't own any piece of it.
But you went out of your way to tell me your new address, right? That means you still have feelings for me. And as long as I'm still in your heart, that means I'll always have a place in that home.
You haven't changed one bit, Ken. You're still just as oblivious and selfish as ever. It's like you think you're the main character of the Earth.
Maybe not of the whole Earth, but at the very least, yeah, I'm the main character of your life. Who's had a bigger impact on you than me?
Believe me, very few people have made as big of a negative impact on me as you have. But for real, I didn't go out of my way to tell you my address. You said you wanted to send me some of my stuff that you took from our old house by accident. It's not like I wanted to tell you where I live.
Sure, you keep telling yourself that.
I'm dead serious about this, Ken. Do not come anywhere near my house. If you so much as take one step onto my property, I'll call the police immediately.
No, you won't. You know you still love me.
After what you did to me? No, Ken, I don't have any feelings for you. You, your mom, your dad, your whole family are nothing to me anymore. I was so confused by your mom's text earlier that I was never able to actually have an adult conversation with her. But now, I'm gonna give it to her straight. You are not living with me in this house or any other house.
Why are you being so obstinate about this? I know that we can work things out. All you need to do is take care of that attitude problem of yours and we'll be golden.
This is not a problem of my attitude. The problem is that you and your whole family are a bunch of sociopaths. And I'm done talking with you about this. Go right now and tell your mom the truth, you lying, manipulative, cheating jerk.
Good morning, Helen. We're just about to head over to our new house.
You have got to be kidding me.
What's the matter, dear? Are you upset we didn't give you advance notice that we were coming? Well, the shoe's on the other foot now. Now you know how it feels to have big decisions dropped on you at the last minute. So, you had better have our rooms cleaned out and ready by the time we get there.
Renee, what are you thinking? You cannot move into my house. There is no room for you here.
You mean there's not enough space for us? You have 3 bedrooms, Helen. You can find some way to move things around and clear out our room for us. If you'd like, I can take some of your things down to the pawn shop for you later on this afternoon. I'll be keeping any money I get for them, of course.
I'm not moving my things for you. You're not going to sell my things. Would you please just listen to me for one moment?
And what good would come from listening to a stupid, immature woman like you, How shameless can you be? You knew we would be moving in with you soon. You should have had everything ready. Your procrastination habit is one more thing that I'll have to fix. Don't worry, though. We'll be living together from now on, so I'll have more than enough time to straighten you out. I'll make you into a decent wife for my son if it's the last thing I do.
I have told you multiple times that you are not going to move in with me. I do not need you to straighten me out. And finally, what do you mean, decent wife for your son? Don't tell me you didn't talk to Ken yet.
Don't patronize me. Ken is my son. I've talked to him more than enough to know about all the ways you've victimized him.
This is gonna give me a migraine.
I can't even imagine how many migraines you've caused poor Ken over the years. I feel so sorry for him being stuck with such an awful wife. But again, I'm going to solve that problem personally. Your re-education program starts today.
It will never start because I don't need it and you can't live here. Me and my parents are living here and you aren't welcome.
What did you just say? You allowed your parents to move in with you before us? I've never heard of such a thing.
Living with my parents? You've never heard of that?
If you were single, that would be another thing entirely. But you knew what it meant when you got married to my son. The moment you said I do, you swore a sacred oath to prioritize us over them. That's another thing I'll have to add to your re-education curriculum. You don't even understand what it means to be married.
Apparently, you don't understand what it means to be divorced.
What?
I can't take this anymore. I've been beating around the bush for too long. I was trying to get you to talk to Ken and have him explain everything for me so I wouldn't have to. But I see that plan was a miserable failure. If Ken isn't going to tell you and you're not going to ask him, I guess it falls to me. So here goes. Ken and I have been divorced for 6 months.
What? Don't be ridiculous. That's impossible. Now, stop joking around.
I'm not joking. Would you just listen to me for once? We are divorced. Why Ken never told you is anyone's guess, but that's how it is. I am single now. I have nothing to do with you anymore. No relationship, no connection, no nothing. Do you get it now?
I don't believe it. Ken never told me he divorced you. I suppose it shouldn't come as much of a surprise to me. You never were a good wife to him. It's high time he got rid of you. But don't throw this all on Ken. Why didn't you tell me about your divorce?
I thought Ken would have. Plus, it's not like you and I ever had a particularly good relationship. I mean, if I'm being totally honest, you were an awful mother-in-law to me. So I guess I took our divorce as a good enough excuse to never speak another word to you ever again.
I am a fantastic mother-in-law.
Again, why are you speaking in the present tense? You are not my mother-in-law. You were my mother-in-law. So we're done. Through. Finished. You're not moving into my house. Do you get it now?
Yes, Helen, I get it. I get that you're bitter and angry at my son for casting you aside.
He didn't cast me aside. I'm the one who divorced him, not the other way around.
Don't make me laugh. You need my son. Without him, you would be living on the streets by the weekend. Ken, however, has no need for a lousy wife like you.
I know the truth hurts, but facts don't care about your feelings. Ken is a complete moron who destroyed our marriage.
How dare you insult my son, after all he's done for you?
Let's talk about all the things he's done for me then, shall we? He cheated on me.
Liar.
Yeah, Ken did lie to me about why our savings were being depleted. I only found out how he had been spending all our money on her after I found out about the affair. But that wasn't enough for him, apparently. When I started controlling his access to our finances, he started stealing money from his own company to keep his mistress happy. A sophisticated corporation like his obviously found out about that pretty quickly, though, and fired him right away.
I don't believe you. Ken would never do that.
I told you, Renee, the truth hurts, but you need to hear it all. Ken obviously isn't telling you. Once he ran out of money to funnel to her, though, she ditched him and left town. I divorced him, and now he's alone with nothing but a pile of debt to keep him company. I'm sure it can't be easy for him right now, and doubly sure that he is desperate to get back together with me, but he's not my problem anymore. I don't care what happens to him.
Is that all true? Did Ken actually do all those things?
He sure did, but it gets worse. Back when I first told him I wanted to divorce, he was actually in agreement. His words to me were, "Good, I don't need you anyway. I have a girl now who's way better than you in every way." That was before she left him. But all that big talk went out the window once he got fired. He couldn't pay his rent anymore, his mistress abandoned him, and his company sued him to recover the money he stole. Then he came crawling back to me, weeping and crying about how sorry he was and that he realizes now how much he needed me. What a pathetic thing he's become.
I can't believe that my Ken would do that. That poor, poor boy. He was never like this before. That can only mean one thing. You did this to him.
Oh, for the love of God!
If you had been a better wife to him, he never would have gone so desperate for a decent companion. It must have been terrible to live with your constant abuse and scorn.
Have you been paying attention at all this conversation? Well, at any rate, now I understand how Ken got to be the way he is. It's the unavoidable result of being raised by someone like you. But again, we're divorced now, so it doesn't matter to me anymore. Getting him out of my life feels like a massive weight has been lifted off my shoulders. I feel better than I have in years. I built this awesome house for me and my parents to live in, and neither him nor you will ever set foot inside. Really, the resemblance is uncanny. No matter how much trouble you get yourself into, you always think you have the upper hand. I don't know how you've managed to get this far in life, but it looks like your luck has finally run out.
You can say that again. If we can't live with you, where are we supposed to live now?
I don't know. It's not really my problem. What are you asking me for? Looks like reality is set in, though. You realize that you can't live with me, so you can unbox your stuff and put it all back in your house.
No, Helen, I can't.
Huh? Why not?
Because I already sold our house.
You what? You sold your house already? Are you serious?
Well, of course I did. We were going to move into your house. At least I thought we were. So I sold the old house. And for the record, I did talk to Ken about it. He thought it would be a great idea. The housing market is really strong right now, so we thought we could get a good deal of money for our house.
Ah, that explains it. He just wanted to get his hands on the money you got from selling the house. Probably to try and get back together with his mistress. What a moron. He tried to get back together with me the other day too, you know? After everything, he actually thought I was going to let you guys live here with me.
Enough about you. What about us? What are we going to do now?
It's none of my concern. Go wherever you want and live wherever you want. You're adults, you can take care of yourselves. I have no relationship to you and no reason to help you at all.
How can you say we have no relationship? We're your in-laws.
Not anymore, you're not. I divorced your son. How many times do I have to tell you before it sinks in?
Just because you divorced my son doesn't mean you can't have any pity on us. We're homeless now.
Yeah, so? You did this all to yourself. I never told you that you could live with me. In fact, I told you multiple times that you cannot live with me. But you ignored me and sold your house. That's on you. So, good luck finding a place to live. You'd better hurry, too, because it's supposed to rain pretty hard tonight. Now, never message me again.
I hope you're proud of yourself, Helen. I knew you had a cruel heart after hearing about how you pushed my son away, but you have crossed the line today. You actually called the police on us? I've never been so humiliated in my life. You treated us like nothing more than common criminals. How could you do this to us?
Wake up, you senile old hag!
What did you just call me? I will never forgive you for this. You'll regret this, mark my words.
You don't need to forgive me for anything. I did nothing wrong. Now shut up, calm down, and listen. You just forced your way into my house. You know what that's called? Trespassing. Plus, you were trying to drag in your boxes of stuff along with you. After he pushed you back out the door, my dad said he'd never met a family of psychopaths like you and said we should call the cops. So I did. That's all.
But that's not true. We're not psychopaths. You are so lucky we didn't get arrested. We just had to go down to the police station and listen to some infantilizing lecture for hours on end.
And why do you think that is, huh? It's because we decided not to press charges this time. But if you ever come near our property again, you will get arrested and we will press charges.
We had no other choice. We sold our house. We have nowhere else to go. My husband is furious, you know.
At me?
No, worse. At me. He thinks this is all somehow my fault.
Yeah, that's probably because it is all your fault. Because of your catastrophic combination of arrogance and stupidity, he is now homeless. I can understand why he'd be mad about that.
I thought that we'd start living in a nice new house today. Why did you have to go and divorce Ken?
Why are you still pretending I did something unfair when I divorced him? You know exactly what he did. He stole money from me and his company. If he can't pay it all back, then you're gonna have to do it for him.
What? You expect money out of us now? After all you've done to us? It still isn't enough?
No! It's nowhere near enough. I want the money back that he gave to his mistress. Every last cent.
I have never in my life met anybody as spiteful and bitter as you are. How can you bear to live with so much hate in your heart?
Hate? This isn't hate. Righteous fury, maybe. But hate? No. I'm just exercising my God-given rights. Like property rights. If you ever set foot on my property again, I will call the police. You will be arrested, and we will press charges.
Or, hear me out here, or you could get back together with my son.
Short answer, no. Long answer, there is no way in hell I am ever going to get back together with your son. I mean, really? Did you actually think I would agree to that?
All I'm saying is, wouldn't it be so nice for us to all get along as one big happy family? You and your parents, Ken and us, all living together under one roof?
That sounds awful.
But it's not fair. We want to live there too. Why are your parents the only ones who get to live in a nice house like yours? Let's all behave like adults and let bygones be bygones. We don't need to sue each other or anything like that. You're a good person, Helen. Don't you have it in your heart to forgive us?
No? Now stop contacting me. God, you're so clueless. Like you have such an appalling lack of self-awareness. Any rational person could see that every single thing that has happened is your fault and Ken's fault, but you still blame me. I'm not going to say one more word to you until you acknowledge your part in all of this. Well, Renee, do you acknowledge that you are to blame for what happened today?
I suppose I can admit that I may have been a bit hasty in my decision-making.
A bit hasty may be the understatement of the year, but I'll take it for now.
Moving on then. We need help. We're in big trouble. We have nowhere to live now. Don't you think you could help us out, Helen? All we need is one room. Your house is 3 bedrooms, right? You have one, your parents have another. That means there's still one left. Could we have that room just until we find a new place to live? I'm not asking for too much.
Yes, Renee. Yes, you are asking for too much. How do you not get that? What possible reason could I have to put you up in my house? Ken and I are divorced, and I never liked you. My God in heaven, how do you not understand that? This whole sequence of events has been so bizarre that it's hilarious when you think about it.
We desperately need assistance. I had no idea any of this was going to happen.
I saw it coming a mile away.
Are you really going to abandon us? Leave us homeless?
Abandoning implies that I had some responsibility to you, which I do not.
If you're not going to help us out, what should we do?
How should I know? Figure it out yourselves. You got yourself into this mess so you can get yourself out. Now, for the final time, goodbye. I hope you and the rest of your family can come together and solve your problem. You're about to go through a difficult time, and you'll need each other now more than ever.
Hello there, Helen. I hope everything is going well for you these days. If it's all right with you, I would appreciate you giving me an opportunity to apologize.
No, not a chance. I learned my lesson about dealing with you people before. I don't need an apology, and I don't want to hear how hard things are for you. We are done. I don't know why I didn't block you.
Helen, please, wait. I promise you, I'm not going to ask you for anything. I simply want the chance to apologize for my behavior, and then I'll never bother you again.
All right. Against my better judgment, I'll hear you out. But if I catch one whiff of you asking for something, I'm blocking you right away.
I totally understand given my behavior recently. Helen, I am so terribly sorry for everything that you went through because of me and my family. I talked to Ken. He told me everything. And I really mean everything. I was completely wrong to blame you for anything that happened between you and Ken. He was in the wrong, full stop. I know it may be difficult, but I really hope that you could find it in your heart to forgive me.
That's sounding awfully close to asking for something, Renee. My finger is over the block button right now.
No, it's not, I swear. My conscience has been killing me ever since that day we tried to force our way into your home. Then, after I had a talk with Ken, I knew that I would never be able to move on unless I apologized to you directly.
Is that really all?
Yes, Helen. I thought you were in the wrong, but I was the one who wasn't thinking clearly. Honestly, when I think about the way I acted back then, I made an absolute fool of myself. I'm sorry for what Ken and I did to you, and promise that we'll never bother you again. We will see to it that both you and Ken's old company are compensated for his theft. Ken is doing his best to work it off himself. I just wanted you to know that.
Wow, that was really unexpected. Well, thank you for that, Renee. It's all right. It's all in the past. We can both move on.
Thank you so much, dear. Oh, and I managed to cancel the sale of the house to the real estate agency, so we're all doing just fine right now. Ken's father and I are working on reforming Ken as well. We'll handle him as a family. That's all I wanted to tell you, Helen. I'll leave you in peace now. Thank you for your time.
I'm glad you messaged me, Renee. And, there were things I did wrong too. I could have been more upfront with you from the beginning, and we could have avoided this whole thing. I know we probably won't see each other again, but I want you to know that I wish you and your family the best. It terrified me when Renee's name came across my phone, but I guess she genuinely wanted to apologize. She never contacted me again after that. Ken is making his monthly payments to me on time every month. He seems to be on the road to reform as well. I guess it took me being honest about my feelings to get him to see the light, so to speak. And that's the lesson I'm taking away from this. Be assertive. If you don't, there are some people who just won't get it.
Sarah, congratulations on your wedding today.
Thanks, Ashley. It means a lot that you'd send congratulations. Especially since you said you couldn't make it.
That's harsh. I can at least say congratulations. I mean, it must be such a relief for you. After all, someone finally decided to marry you. Poor thing. Finding someone at 38 must have been quite the search. Did you have to lower your standards? You must be so grateful to him. You probably worship the ground he walks on. I bet you're terrified he'll change his mind.
Well, I guess I am getting married later in life. Some say it's better to wait for the right person. You're 25, right, Ashley? I heard you got engaged. That's pretty bold, deciding to get married so young, especially given your track record with relationships.
What's that supposed to mean? Well, as you know, my fiancé is Kevin from sales, the top performer. He's actually successful, unlike your mystery man. Of course he wants to get married ASAP. When you find someone perfect, you lock it down. I'm not going to end up like you, an ancient spinster pushing 40. Some of us don't have to settle.
I've been trying to ignore this, but you're being incredibly rude. Can't you stop attacking me even on my wedding day? What exactly are you trying to achieve here?
Huh? Attacking you? As if. You're barely even on my radar. Why would someone as talented as me need to attack you? Your self-importance is embarrassing. I just feel bad for you. You're so desperate to feel relevant. Besides, I'm the talented one. Unlike some office fossil who never even made management. Always stuck in the same position. I just got praised by the VP for that last project, remember? That's what real talent looks like.
Yes, I remember. It was quite challenging in many ways. Interesting that you bring up that project. But funny you should mention that. Did you actually do anything praiseworthy on that project? I had to fix most of your work if I recall. Maybe we should discuss the specifics.
Oh, that? I just took credit for all your work. Don't act surprised. I mean, wouldn't the company rather praise someone young and attractive like me instead of some old lady? It's just business. Actually, I've been meaning to tell you, since it's your special day and all, it really bugs me how you have no real skills, but everyone kisses up to you just because you've been here forever. You're like a piece of old furniture. The attention should go to someone young and talented like me. Someone with actual potential. So I've been taking credit for everything you do. And guess what? Everyone believes me. Because who would suspect the sweet junior? Sucks to be you. All that hard work for nothing. Must be frustrating watching someone younger do better than you.
What exactly do you mean? I'd like you to be very specific about this.
Are you really this slow? I've been claiming credit for your work this whole time. Every single project. That's why my performance reviews are so good. Because I'm smarter than you. Everyone at work is on Team Ashley. Nobody cares about dinosaurs like you. Have fun at your sad little wedding with no guest. I bet even your fiancé will be bored.
Excuse me? No guest?
Oh, didn't I mention? I'm getting married today too. Surprise!
Today? You deliberately scheduled it for the same day? After seeing my invitation months ago?
Yep. Isn't it perfect? Sorry, I'm not sorry that my wedding conflicts with the old ladies. I stole all your guests too. They'd rather come to my wedding anyway. Who wants to celebrate an old maid? Enjoy your pathetic ceremony. All the guests are coming to mine instead. Hope you didn't spend too much on catering.
What? You're saying you intentionally hijacked my guest list?
Obviously. That's what happens when you don't keep up with the times. Maybe this will teach you to retire already.
Sarah, is your wedding really today? Ashley told me it was next month. I'm so confused right now.
Oh, hey Kevin. Yeah, that's right. The original date hasn't changed. When you and Ashley got engaged, she actually asked me to send joint invitations. I thought it was strange at the time. I never expected things to turn out like this.
I'm so sorry, Sarah. This is completely inappropriate. I should have known something was wrong. The embarrassing thing is I let Ashley handle the guest management. If I had checked myself, this wouldn't have happened. I feel terrible about this.
She probably would have found a way around you checking anyway. Don't blame yourself. I've noticed you haven't seemed yourself lately. You must be having a rough time right now. It doesn't help that almost all the guests are coming to my wedding instead.
Almost. Try all of them. Not a single person from work is gonna show up. Actually, this is for the best. I couldn't face them anyway.
What? Kevin, what's going on?
I'm sick of that woman controlling my life. Every single day is torture. If anyone had shown up, they'd just become her next victims. I want to get away from her, but I've been too scared to. She knows things about me.
Wait, hold on. You chose her as your partner, right? What do you mean she's controlling you? I thought you had good judgment. I assumed you saw something in her that others missed. That doesn't sound like the Kevin I know.
Nobody would choose to marry someone like her willingly. I tried to break it off 3 times, but she wouldn't let me.
What? Then why are you getting married? What's really happening here?
I can't say. You'd come down hard on me if you knew. It's shameful.
Come down hard on you? What are you talking about? Don't be ridiculous. You're my only successful mentee. We've worked together for years. I've never come down hard on you. No matter what you tell me, I trust what I've seen of your character. You can tell me anything, so don't worry about that. Let me help you.
Thank you. I never wanted to disappoint you. Ashley's been blackmailing me. She found out about something from my past. Something I've been trying to make up for.
Blackmail? How long has this been going on?
6 months. At first, she just followed me around. Then she started threatening me, said she'd ruin my career. I didn't know what to do.
Why didn't you come to me sooner?
I was ashamed and scared. She said nobody would believe me.
I've always believed in you, and I always will.
I should have trusted you. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. Let me handle this.
What are you gonna do?
Just focus on yourself right now. I'll take care of everything else.
Thank you, Sarah. I don't deserve your help.
Yes, you do. Nobody deserves to be blackmailed, especially not by someone like her.
Why didn't anyone come for my wedding? I made sure all the invitations were changed. You must have paid off all the guests to skip my wedding, you bitter old hag. I know you did something.
Think about it logically. Why would anyone want to come to a wedding that was maliciously scheduled? Maybe you should reflect on how you treat people.
Everyone loves me. I'm the office favorite. There's no way an old lady like you could be more popular than me. This has to be sabotage. You're just jealous of my youth.
Is that so? You are young and talented, I'll give you that. I won't deny it. But let's talk about your behavior. You're constantly looking down on everyone around you. Should I list some examples? She's older than me but can't even do this. Oh my God, Janet gained weight. That's scary. I better be careful or I'll end up like her. Remember all of those comments? You know what that is? Age-based harassment. And that's just the beginning. If you act like that every single day, of course nobody's going to like you. Actions have consequences.
How dare you? You're just trying to make me look bad. Those were just jokes. Everyone laughed.
They laughed because they were uncomfortable. Because they didn't want to become your next target. Your delusion about being attractive, talented, and popular is just that, a delusion. You're an obnoxious kid who happens to be slightly better at your job than others your age. And even that's questionable now.
Shut up, you old hag. Stop lecturing me. You don't know anything. You're just bitter and lonely.
Being old is exactly why I can lecture you. Experience matters. Nobody listens when young people try to lecture others. But you know what? You've really pissed me off with this wedding stunt. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. So if this office fossil is going to do what office fossils do best, crush anyone who gets on my bad side, and you're definitely on my bad side now.
What? Are you threatening me? You can't do anything to me.
I heard what you did to him. Everything. You really thought you could mess up my favorite mentee's life and get away with it? Did you think I wouldn't find out? Get ready to face the consequences. And they're going to be severe.
What are you talking about? I haven't done anything. You're the one who ruined my wedding, and now you're playing victim? Stop making up stories.
Making up stories? Like you made up stories about doing my work?
That's different. You're just trying to scare me.
We'll see about that. You should have thought twice before targeting Kevin.
Kevin told you nothing. He wouldn't dare.
Are you sure about that?
You're bluffing.
Keep telling yourself that. The truth always comes out eventually.
You can't prove anything.
Watch me.
Everyone at work hates me because you spread rumors about me. Nobody will even look at me anymore. You ruined my wedding and took away my workplace. You're the worst. How could you do this to me? You owe me money for the ruined wedding. All the deposits I lost. You're so old, you must have savings. Pay me back.
Everything that's happened is your own fault. Deal with it yourself. You made your choices, now face the consequences.
What? Why should I? This isn't fair. I didn't do anything wrong. You're just turning everyone against me.
Do I really need to spell it out? Let's review the facts. First of all, I announced my wedding date well in advance. 3 months ago to be exact. The executives and colleagues all said they wanted to attend. I put a lot of effort into finding a date that worked for everyone. Checked everyone's schedules. And unlike you, I actually know how to be considerate of others. I've helped countless junior employees over the years, while you were busy tearing them down.
I help people too. Just last week, I helped Janet with her report, and I showed Mike how to use the new system. You're making me sound horrible.
Let's think about this logically. Who do you think has more goodwill? Someone who's worked here for over 10 years helping others, or a 3-year employee who's always putting people down? Someone who builds others up, or someone who takes credit for their work? Everyone knows how inappropriate your behavior is. Though you were good at hiding it from the management until now. Very good, actually. Suspiciously good.
I'm not inappropriate. You're just jealous of my success. Talented people should use whatever advantage they have. That's how business works.
I'm not saying that's wrong. Using advantages isn't inherently wrong.
Huh? What do you mean?
Using whatever advantages you have isn't inherently wrong. Everyone does it to some extent. But you have to take responsibility for your actions. To be honest, I'm pretty upset about you stealing credit for my work. Very upset, actually. And I hear you've made quite a few junior employees cry. Did you know Lisa quit because of you? We need to fix the office atmosphere. And that starts with addressing the source of the problem. Maybe if you go to a company where you haven't built up any reputation, that superiority complex of yours might improve. Start fresh somewhere else.
Screw you! Don't act all high and mighty, you useless desk warmer. You're nothing but a glorified secretary.
We'll soon see who's useless. I've been gathering quite a lot of information. You might be surprised what people tell me.
You're just trying to scare me. Nobody can prove anything.
Keep telling yourself that.
I just got fired this morning. This is your doing, isn't it? You evil witch.
My, you're sharper than usual. That's right. Didn't expect it to happen so quickly, did you? To be honest, I didn't expect things to work out this well. The evidence was quite compelling.
What do you mean? What evidence? What did you do?
Given your personality, I figured some evidence would surface. But corporate espionage and information leaks? That's a whole other level. No wonder our competitors have been getting the upper hand lately. I bet they paid well. You young, talented types sure think big. Much bigger than simple workplace harassment.
You bitch! How did you find out? I covered my tracks perfectly. Nobody knew about those meetings. 3 years without getting caught. No desk warmer should have caught me. This is impossible.
Who are you calling useless? Your arrogance really is something else.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Remember what I said? We'd soon see who's useless. Well, here we are. The reason I've been at the company for 10 plus years without a promotion is because I keep turning them down. It's not because I lack ability. It never was.
What? That's ridiculous. Who would turn down promotions? You're lying. Nobody would do that.
Well, you're texting with such a person right now. You see, I'm terrible at management duties like supervising people. You wouldn't know this, but I actually had a management position once. But I was so bad at delegating, well, at managing people in general, that I ended up doing everything myself. I realized I was completely unsuited for it. Even now, when juniors make mistakes, I end up fixing everything myself rather than teaching them. I know it's not good, but that's just how I am. That's why Kevin is my only successful mentee. So I stepped down and chose to support the department instead. That experience is partly why I was able to corner you. I know how the system works.
Huh? How does your failure story relate to this? You're just trying to sound important.
It's quite relevant, actually. Unlike you, I have connections and a wide network. People I've helped over the years. The reason we discovered your misconduct was because people I helped in the past came forward. Remember that meeting with Comtech last month? Someone saw you there. You might act big in our department, but you barely interact with other departments, right? That's why everyone helped me instead of you, and why they chose my wedding over yours. You never bothered to build real relationships.
But even if you were a manager before, you're just a regular employee now. And if you couldn't succeed and got demoted, doesn't that make you incompetent? At least I succeeded on my own merits. I'm different. I have tons of certifications, real achievements.
Speaking of which, didn't you brag about having a TOEICA 2 score the other day? Very impressive for a beginner.
It's all about real ability. Incompetent old ladies should just disappear. Who cares about test scores? Now, cancel my termination. You must have some influence.
My TOEIC score is 990, by the way. And my IQ is over 140. Just in case you were wondering about real ability. But I don't usually mention these things.
What?
If we're talking about certifications, you wouldn't even be qualified to speak to me. Should I list my qualifications? When I was your age, I was working at our overseas branch, running major international projects. Who's incompetent now? Even if I were incompetent, what does it say about you that this incompetent person cornered you so thoroughly? Maybe it's time to face reality? I'm actually starting to feel sorry for how delusional you are.
Oh, I get it. You're actually capable. You've been hiding it this whole time.
Yes, that's right. Finally figured it out?
Then help me! Please!
Excuse me? You want my help now?
If you're that capable, helping me should be easy. You've covered for my mistakes before. You're always fixing things. Everyone believes whatever you say. So if you just tell everyone it was all a misunderstanding, everything will work out. Please, I'll do anything.
Why on earth would you think that's how this works? After everything you've done? After how you treated everyone?
I'll lose everything. I'll become unemployed. No one will hire me. Please help. I know I messed up. Please? I'll apologize to everyone.
Unemployment is going to be the least of your problems. The company is pressing charges.
Huh? What do you mean? Charges? Like criminal charges?
What did you think would happen? Corporate espionage is a serious crime.
No! You can't let them do this.
I can't let them. I'm the one who reported you.
What? How could you?
Actions have consequences. You should have thought about that before selling company secrets.
But I'll go to jail.
Yes, you probably will.
Please stop this. I'll do anything.
It's out of my hands now. The police are already involved.
No, this can't be happening. Kevin, what's this? Why did you leave signed divorce papers? We've only been married 2 weeks. Where are you? Answer me.
At my parents' house. Don't try to come here.
What? Don't make decisions on your own. We need to talk about this. I'm your wife.
I can't live with you, and I never loved you. I never wanted to marry you in the first place. Now that you're fired, you can't blackmail me anymore. Your threats mean nothing. Stay away from me, you stalker. I'm going to make your life hell, just like you did to me.
Why are you being so cruel? After everything we've been through. I'm your wife. You can't just abandon me.
Wife? You delusional woman. This is all your fault. Every bit of it.
What? How can you say that?
You claimed it was love at first sight and started following me around. You wouldn't leave me alone. I was horrified when you showed up at work. I even warned you I'd call the police. But you wouldn't stop. Then you dug up dirt from my past and started blackmailing me. You're sick.
I didn't blackmail you. I just happened to find out about how you hurt someone and paid them off to keep quiet. I was protecting you.
Protecting me? You mean threatening me. When I pushed you away, you were going to spread it around the office. That would have ruined my career. You knew exactly what you were doing.
But I wasn't really going to do that. I was just joking. I loved you.
When you got me drunk and took me out, you said, "I'll tell everyone at work how you assaulted someone and paid them off to keep quiet." That's when I knew I couldn't escape you. You trapped me.
Did I really say that? I don't remember. But still, you stayed with me, so you must be my husband now, right? We can work this out.
I don't want a wife who harasses my mentor. Sarah was the only one who ever believed in me. I told Sarah how you were blackmailing me. She promised to get you fired, and she actually did it. I'm not stupid enough to stay quiet after that. I'm going to destroy you completely. Just like you tried to destroy me.
No, this can't be. So I got fired because you and that old hag worked together? You betrayed me.
Exactly. I'm not on your side anymore. I never was. I'm divorcing you and suing for damages. Every penny you have.
That's too one-sided. You can't do this to me.
That's not all. I'm reporting you for stalking and blackmail. I've been collecting evidence this whole time. Every threat, every message. Don't think you'll get away with just a divorce and losing your job. I'm gonna ruin your entire life. It's the only way I can live in peace. Suffer, you psycho. You deserve everything that's coming.
No! Please, why is this happening to me? I don't want to get arrested. I don't want to lose my job, and I can't pay damages. Help me, Kevin. I did it all for you.
No way. I'm gonna do everything I can to put you in prison where you belong. Enjoy your miserable life. Don't ever contact me again. Sarah, she's been arrested. They took her this morning.
Well, the company had already filed charges for breach of trust and embezzlement. With multiple charges against her, the arrest was inevitable. The evidence was overwhelming.
I see. I feel relieved and guilty at the same time. I'm glad.
It's pretty bleak, though, having a criminal record this young. Her future is basically over. No company will hire her now. Quite fitting for someone who is always lording her youth over others. Youth doesn't mean much in prison.
Sarah, thank you so much for believing in me when no one else would.
I know you never deliberately hurt anyone, Kevin. That injury was an accident, wasn't it? You were just a kid.
Yes. In high school, I was horsing around with a friend and pushed him. We were just playing around. He hit his head badly and needed stitches. I still have nightmares about it.
I see. That kind of accident is pretty common at that age. Kids don't know their own strength.
But I still hurt him. My friend said not to worry about it, but I couldn't just let it go. I felt so guilty. My parents ended up paying a settlement, the medical bills plus some extra, just to make things right.
Sure, technically you could say you hurt someone and paid them off, but anyone who knows you would know that story is obviously false. Context matters.
I was more afraid of people spreading rumors about the accident than losing my job. I didn't want everyone to think I was violent, that I hurt people on purpose.
Rumors can be scary, and having people make light of something you regret is really unpleasant. You were so brave to endure all that fear. But now no one can hurt you anymore, and I won't have people stealing credit for my work. We both can move forward.
Thank you again, Sarah, for everything you've done. And congratulations again on your marriage. I'm sorry I missed it.
Thanks. Don't worry about missing it. You had enough on your plate.
You're my only remaining mentor. The only one who stood by me. You're still important to me, and I want you to be happy. I'll make it up to you somehow.
Make sure to invite me to your next wedding, when you find someone who truly deserves you.
Of course. I promise I'll choose better next time.
Ashley was arrested for multiple crimes and, due to their severity, was sentenced to prison without parole. In prison, her youth counts for nothing. I heard she's become the target of bullying by the prison's top dog. As for me, now that I don't have to fix Ashley's work anymore, my efficiency has improved tremendously. Though I'm married now, I still love my job and plan to continue working indefinitely.
Sarah, did you see my missed calls?
Sorry, I was busy with something important.
Something important?
Maybe.
What's going on?
I'll tell everyone soon.
Oh my god. Sarah, what is that on your finger?
What? How did you find out?
You posted a photo watering your plants. I saw the ring.
Oh no, I wanted to tell everyone properly.
Hey, sis, is it true you're getting married? You have to invite me to the wedding. I'm so excited.
Michelle, you're quick with the news. Yes, it's true. I'm getting married.
Sarah, why did you post that before telling me?
I'm sorry. I was just so excited.
No, it's okay. I'm happy for you. Just worried about Michelle seeing it.
Why is everyone always worried about Michelle?
Because I know her better than anyone.
She's been nothing but nice lately.
That's what worries me.
What's he like?
He's very kind and sincere. It feels like a dream that I get to marry him.
All right. Sarah finally managed to get married too. Good for you. Must have been frustrating watching your younger brother get married first.
Not really.
Well, your marriage doesn't look like it will be very happy anyway.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, Kevin looks exhausted every time I see him.
How would you know when you don't even live with him? That must be just by chance. I always make sure to help him relax so Kevin isn't tired at all.
Hey, are you okay?
Yes, why?
Michelle's messages seemed off.
She's just being honest about how you look tired.
That's not what she's doing. She's trying to make you feel bad about my marriage.
Really? Why would she do that?
Because that's what she does. She takes every chance to hurt you.
I don't think so.
If you say so. I suppose that's fine then. At least Kevin really loves Tommy.
Well, my future husband won't have to worry about being unhappy.
That sounds like you're saying there's something wrong with Kevin's marriage partner. You know, Sarah, you've been really full of yourself lately.
What do you mean?
Just because you got the most of Grandpa's inheritance, you think you're better than everyone else now?
I don't think that at all.
Oh, please. You were sucking up to him right until he died.
Not this again. Sarah, don't respond to her about Grandpa.
But Kevin, I need to explain.
She doesn't want explanations. She just wants to hurt you.
I was always close to Grandpa. That's why I visited him every day when he was sick.
You were just after the inheritance. That's really disgusting. I'm surprised anyone would want to marry you.
That's it. I'm calling Michelle.
Please, don't fight because of me.
This isn't because of you. It's because of her.
Are you trying to call me, Kevin? I'm just being honest with Sarah. Someone needs to tell her the truth.
I guess I never thought someone like me would get married either. I may not be very smart, but I think I'm pretty good looking.
What's with that attitude? The moment you call yourself good looking, it's over.
But isn't it true though? I guess that's not good then. Maybe others think so, but I shouldn't say it myself.
Sarah, stop letting her put you down.
I'm not. I'm just being honest.
You're beautiful and smart. Don't let her tell you otherwise.
Thanks, but it's okay. Michelle just has strong opinions.
Those aren't opinions, they're attacks.
I don't think you're pretty at all.
Oh, okay. Well, everyone has different opinions. Thanks for the congratulations, Michelle. I'll send you an invitation, so I'll see you at the wedding.
Wait, what? You're inviting her?
Of course, she's family.
After everything she just said?
She's just being honest.
That's not honesty, that's cruelty.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Sister dearest, I've got a special surprise planned for you.
Really? That sounds fun. Maybe it'll be 100 kilograms of gold. The price is skyrocketing these days.
Sarah,
Yes?
you know that's not a good surprise she's planning.
Why do you always assume the worst?
Because I know her. Remember your college graduation?
That was years ago.
She deliberately ruined your dress.
It was an accident.
No, it wasn't.
People change, Kevin.
Not Michelle. Not when it comes to you. So you told Michelle about the wedding and you even promised to invite her to the ceremony?
Yeah, Michelle had somehow heard about my engagement and she wants to give me a surprise at the wedding.
No, I think it's a mistake. I don't trust her surprises.
But Kevin, Michelle seemed really happy about it. I want to invite you too, of course, but I know you live so far away. It would be inconvenient for you.
I was planning to sneak in anyway by pretending to be at work. Who knows what she'll do at the ceremony?
But she wants to help plan.
She what?
Michelle offered to help with the design, since she's a professional and all.
No, absolutely not.
Why not?
Michelle hates you, you know that, right?
But she reached out to congratulate me.
That wasn't a congratulation. Come on, you must realize that. She was clearly mocking you.
Why? Why would she?
Hey, Sarah, about the wedding design.
Yes?
Show me what you've done so far.
Oh, well,
You did start planning, right?
of course. I've been working on something special.
Let me see it. This is a joke, right?
What's wrong with it?
Everything. The composition, the colors. This is why you should have let a professional handle it.
I wanted it to be personal.
It's amateur hour. This is exactly why Alice Core would never hire you.
I wasn't trying to be professional.
Michelle is jealous. When she heard about your wedding, she couldn't help but try to rain on your parade.
But why? Why would she?
You must remember, like the inheritance thing. Among other things, she's just jealous of you. She's got some serious issues.
Then why don't you divorce her? If Michelle is really that awful, shouldn't you get a divorce? You always look so tired. Maybe Michelle's the reason.
No, it's complicated with Tommy and everything. Plus, she's having a rough time with work and stuff. I mean, yeah, Michelle can be difficult. You know how she is.
I see. It would be sad for Tommy if you divorced. But poor you. Poor Michelle, too. Everyone having a hard time.
Michelle's having a hard time. She's the one who keeps insulting you.
Well, jealousy isn't something people choose to feel. I'm sure she's suffering from her own jealousy, too. Besides, I never felt insulted.
Sis, you're as easygoing as ever. Fine, all three of us will come to the wedding.
Really? Thank you. Sorry you have to come from so far away.
Don't worry about it. I'll keep an eye on Michelle to make sure she doesn't try anything. Though I guess you weren't worried about that anyway.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Hey, Sarah, how are you feeling? Are you sad?
Huh? Why would I be sad? I'm getting married. I'm super happy.
Come on, stop avoiding reality. The ceremony is in chaos right now, isn't it?
Sarah, where are you?
In the bridal room upstairs.
Good, stay there. Something's happening downstairs.
What do you mean?
I'm not sure yet, but I heard shouting.
Well, I guess there's almost too much happiness to handle. Oh my, it is getting pretty crazy.
That's not what I mean. How long are you going to keep pretending?
Michelle, what did you do?
Why do you always assume I did something?
Because I know you. Where's Tommy?
Playing somewhere.
Where?
And what's with that tacky poster?
Oh, that's the wedding poster I designed myself. Isn't it stylish?
No way, it's totally tacky. And what's with that weird old man drawing?
Oh, really? Guess I need to study more. That old man was supposed to be Grandpa. I used different flower petals to make it because Grandpa loved flowers. I thought he would have liked it.
Sarah, stay where you are. There's a situation downstairs.
What kind of situation?
I can't find Tommy or Michelle.
Oh, Michelle just texted me.
What'd she say?
Whatever. That's not even important right now. I'm sorry Tommy made such a mess of the venue. I know the wedding's probably canceled, but he's just a kid, so you'll forgive him, right?
Huh? What are you talking about?
What? Sarah, what did she just say?
Something about Tommy and the venue.
Don't play dumb. Tommy got a bit carried away and trashed the entire first floor venue. The wedding's canceled, right?
My venue is upstairs, though.
What?
What exactly have you been talking about?
Oh, God. The wedding downstairs. The Ellis Corp executives.
Wait, what?
Well, I figure I should probably distance myself since this seems like it's going to be a huge problem.
The venue is upstairs?
It was written on the invitation. Didn't you check in with the venue staff? Kevin was already inside.
Michelle, where are you? The police are here.
What? Why?
You know why. What did you make Tommy do?
I just had Tommy charge in while I waited outside. I didn't want to see Sarah in her dress.
Charge in? What do you mean?
Oh, no. I mean, you know. He just got excited because it's not somewhere we usually go, so he ran into the venue.
Michelle, I've spoken to the police. I've told them I'm Tommy's father and they let me see the security footage.
What security footage?
They showed me everything. You told him to wreck the place.
Oh, is that what happened? Tommy charged in? Well, I guess that can't be helped then. I love Tommy too, so I'll forgive whatever he did.
Sarah, don't. This isn't about forgiveness. This is about Michelle using her own child.
Really? You'll forgive Tommy? That's great. Thank you. Sarah, I'll stop being mean to you. I'm really sorry.
I never felt like you were being mean, so there's nothing to be sorry about. I'm looking forward to continuing our relationship.
Sarah, please, stop. You're making this worse.
How?
She needs to face consequences.
But she apologized.
That's not enough this time.
Sarah, you are really kind. I'm so glad to have you as family.
Oh, stop it. You're making me blush. Please come join the ceremony now. Our venue is completely fine.
All right. Even if you forgive me, it doesn't really matter. I just realized I ruined a complete stranger's wedding. This is really bad.
You just realized? The bride is crying, the groom's father is furious, and there are the reporters.
Reporters?
I don't really get it, but that does sound rough. How bad was Tommy's charge?
I was watching from far away, but I saw people running around and there seemed to be a lot of commotion.
Ugh, that sounds serious. What are you going to do?
Hey, Sarah, you'll forgive me, right? Can't you smooth things over with the people downstairs? Like, please?
What do you mean?
Don't you dare try to use my sister to fix this.
I wasn't asking you, Kevin.
She's not cleaning up your mess.
Well, if the wedding gets canceled and they demand compensation, it would be terrible. If you talk to them, I'm sure they'll forgive us.
But they're strangers to me. Though from what I hear, they seem to be from some big company, so maybe they'll be forgiving. They probably have money.
Sarah, stop trying to help her. This is serious.
Wait, what do you mean, big company?
Well, I heard the first floor is being used for the company's president's son's wedding, with all these executives attending. The first floor is really fancy. The second floor is way cheaper.
You're kidding. This is literally the worst possible scenario.
Michelle, it's Ellis Corp, the company that rejected you.
What? No. Sarah, please. You have to help convince them.
Okay, I'll ask Kevin about it first. He's been sending me a lot of messages.
No, wait. Don't tell Kevin.
No, I'm telling him. I can't handle this alone. Hold on.
Sorry for not answering earlier. Sis, where are you? There's serious trouble on the first floor.
Wow, news travels fast. Did you already know?
She used Tommy to trash the wedding downstairs.
Yeah, I was just talking to Michelle about it. But she says she didn't intentionally make Tommy charge in. She says he just got excited because it's not a place they usually visit. I can understand that feeling. Like when you see a fountain, you just have to jump in.
What are you talking about? It was obviously intentional. And please don't jump into fountains. You're a grown adult. This is a really serious matter. The people downstairs are apparently executives from Ellis Corp, that design firm that rejected Michelle's application. She was devastated when they rejected her at the resume stage.
Oh, really? That's rough. But they must be a famous company, right? They're probably rich, so I'm sure they'll forgive this.
That's not the point! There were media people at the venue and they caught Tommy's rampage on camera!
Wow. Tommy's going to be famous.
What are you saying? Tommy knocked over tables, chairs, even toppled the wedding cake. The wedding's canceled and there's gonna be massive damages!
Oh dear. What's happening now?
The whole family is out looking for Michelle. Damn it, I thought I was watching her carefully, but I never expected her to use Tommy like this. As his father, I share the responsibility. Damn it, I feel so useless.
Michelle said she already left with Tommy. You probably won't find her around here.
Can you tell her to come back? She's ignoring my calls. You were just texting with her, right?
Michelle asked me to convince the people downstairs to forgive her. I'm not sure whose request I should listen to.
Obviously mine. How long are you gonna trust Michelle? Anyone can see she's malicious. She's the kind of person who would use her own child to wreck a wedding venue.
Isn't it cruel to call your own wife evil?
This incident has completely killed any love I had left. Using Tommy like this, I'll never forgive that.
But there's no proof, right? Maybe Tommy really did just get excited.
Oh, there's proof.
What?
Let me show you.
Hey, what happened? Did you fix it? Did they forgive me?
Michelle, it looks like you need to come back to handle this yourself.
What? Why?
They have you on camera giving Tommy instructions. Apparently, there were reporters at the wedding and there were cameras everywhere. One of the reporters was filming because they noticed suspicious activity in the courtyard.
What? What do you mean? I saw some people with cameras, but those weren't wedding photographers.
No, there were reporters there too. Pretty cool, right? That's what happens at fancy corporate weddings.
No way. Hold on. What do I do? What are those people saying?
They're going to sue for damages and wedding cost. Plus, the venue is filing for compensation too.
Wait. But it was just a kid doing it. I didn't directly do anything.
That argument probably won't work. There's too much evidence, and blaming it on your kid isn't right. Parents are responsible for their children's actions, after all.
But still.
And by the way, those people are from Ellis Group.
That's what Kevin said. Is it for real?
They're that company of history with, right? Small world, isn't it? So you should really come back here and talk to them.
What is this? Why? Fine. Kevin, please help me somehow. I'll go bankrupt at this rate.
You're asking me for help? After ignoring all my messages, that's pretty rich.
I'm sorry about that, but I didn't expect things to get this bad.
You've done something terrible. The wedding downstairs is canceled and there's a lot of damage. What Tommy did is our responsibility as parents.
Oh, so you'll help take responsibility?
Of course. As his father, I have a responsibility too. But this is also when we get divorced.
What?
Obviously. How could I stay with someone who uses their child to harass people? I want nothing to do with you anymore. Got it?
Wait, please. Think about this again. Okay. I'll properly reflect on what I did.
It's too late. I told you so many times to change how you treat my sister. But you never listened. I hesitated to divorce you for Tommy's sake, but now I'm decided.
But Sarah's acting so high and mighty, looking down on me. She's partly responsible too.
Come on, you know my sister is just naturally innocent. You just want to believe she has bad intentions to justify your jealousy.
But she hogged almost all of Grandpa's inheritance. She must have been sucking up to him.
Sis has always been close to Grandpa. I've explained this so many times. She wasn't sucking up to him.
But still, come on.
When Grandma passed away and Grandpa was alone, Sarah moved from New York to Montana to take care of him during college. She commuted 4 hours to college for 4 years. Do you understand how much that meant to Grandpa?
So Sarah wasn't sucking up to your grandfather after all? I understand now. I'll reflect on this. So, let's make up.
But that's exactly it. You never change. I gave you so many chances. Too many, probably. It means nothing now. Goodbye.
Kevin, wait! Sarah, I'm really sorry for everything. I was wrong about you. Please forgive me.
Huh? I was never angry. Besides, thanks to you, I got a great job.
What do you mean?
When I was talking with the Ellis Corp people, they seemed to like me and offered me a job as a designer. I don't really understand why, but I'm excited.
What? Designer? Why? That's my profession. You're just an amateur.
Yeah, that's true. But they really liked my original wedding poster. They said they could feel the love in it and that my instincts were amazing. They scouted me right there. Isn't that cool?
Why? Everything always goes your way. I was rejected, but you took my job.
Anyway, Michelle, you need to deal with this situation first.
What about it? It's all Tommy's fault anyway. He went too far. I never told him to do that much. It's his fault.
Michelle, that's wrong. You can't blame your child. As a parent, you need to take responsibility. I don't really understand everything, but I know that much. Following this incident, Michelle and Kevin paid damages to all parties involved. Though Kevin hadn't directly done anything wrong, I was touched by how he took responsibility as a father. For my nephew Tommy's sake, I decided to help cover part of Kevin's share of the damages using some of Grandpa's inheritance. I believe that's what Grandpa would have wanted. As for Michelle,